Ambassador Mike Parsons calling from the belly of the beast, the Huffman Hotel from hell, where starvation is a daily routine. I've got a little bit of energy because I got a little bit tub of, some kind of, what do you put on pancake syrup anyway, so got a little bit of a sugar rush going, but anyway, and I'll go lay down to sleep for the next 2 days. But remember, they are atheists. He's talking about these detractors. They are atheists. Now, they know that God exists, but they will never admit it because of their, well, number one, their arrogance, and, it's a fact that they worship Caesar. That's the bottom line, the government. Likewise, they know that I'm telling the truth, but they will never admit it because of the fact that they worship Caesar. And to recognize I am right is to say that Caesar is wrong. Now remember, the truth is not decided by majority rule or popular opinion. The truth stands on its own. There are still people who think, right now to this day, that the earth is flat. They think that the earth is the center of the universe. I've met a few of them. But remember, in this time, even Galileo was excommunicated because he said that the earth was round and that it went around the sun. And in Christ's day, Caesar required that all pay taxes and declare that Caesar was Lord, which means sovereign or ultimate authority. That's what the word means. So they could literally say that Christ was God, and Caesar would not give a darn about it. But if you said that Christ was Lord, and that's what they were doing, well, Caesar, they had a problem, and they'd kill you, and that's what they did. Today, Caesar, or the state, is in competition still with God and God's children for sovereignty. It's all about the sovereignty issue. You either demonstrate God's will by walking and utilizing God's gifts to you and your rights and your sovereignty, by exercising your God-given rights, or you basically, you can no longer declare that you're a child of God. But I'm declaring I'm a child of God, and I'm exercising my God-given rights, including sovereignty over that which I create, and I'm ultimately in control of. This is what Native Americans do, and this is also what the founders of the Republic did. The alternative is that you would exchange your God-given rights for privileges which are issued and regulated by Caesar or the government, and you declare Caesar is sovereign over you, like the traitors of the world. And that's why I got rid of all of my licenses a long time ago. I exercised my God-given rights. And perhaps Rudy, your friend in Montana who travels without a license, or someone like Silent Knight who lives in Missouri, I believe, could be a guest one time on your program and explain it a little bit better than me. But I just wanted to mention that. And also I want to mention a word of caution to everyone, and this is to anyone who might say or agree with the thought that here's the term, they'll never take me alive. Okay. The corporation posing as government is Caesar, and they will use your words or even your agreement to something or someone else said as though it's a justification to assassinate you. And then they will replay your famous last words and say, well, he or she gave us no choice. And they'll just claim that you committed suicide after they take a bullet out of your head. And the coroners, don't expect the local coroner to expose their lie. Remember, the coroner who examined David Koresh claimed that he shot himself in the head 6 times, claiming it was the worst case of suicide he'd ever seen. So don't put your hope in any of these bureaucrats. It's a waste of time. Also, I want to mention, I met a guy years ago that was locked up, and he had been going through a divorce, and he had been involved with a woman who was married at the time to a cop. And the cop had a friend who had a friend who would call and recorded his conversation with this guy that was getting the divorce. He said basically, all you got to do, look at it. Your attorney's fees, look at what they cost, it would be cheaper just to go hire a hitman and get rid of your wife. And by the time you pay him, you can also get rid of the mother-in-law too and make a package deal of it. Well, that was meant as a joke. And the guy getting divorced, he laughed and said, yeah, I know what you mean. And that was enough to get him charged with conspiracy to commit murder, and a jury convicted him, and he was sentenced to 18 years. Perhaps it would be better not to ask any of the listeners that you talk to, or any of the others, and post their comments for similar situations like this, because just by the mere fact of them agreeing to such a thought, otherwise, your ministry could be used as a tool to keep prisoners in prison inadvertently by the very system that we're seeking to correct. I think this is something we have to be mindful of, and I'm just putting out a caution, that's all. This is for anybody, out there listening. You call to talk to your family and friends, be careful about what you say. It could be used against them. And also, I want to ask if anybody knows when the Department of Justice and the FBI were created. I think if you check, you'll find they were created shortly after the United States became a corporation. And that's when they started converting it all into a business, forcing the nation, the people, we the people, to pay taxes and worship Caesar or else. And what did the founders have to say about a government being a corporation? Well, in the words of George Bush, bad wouldn't be prudent. So look that up and you'll find out the timing of all this is about the time it became a corporation. I believe in the Federalist Papers it says governments can't be a corporation. The Clearfield Doctrine describes that it loses its sovereignty. It's working against the people by force. I talked to a guard here also about this game that this satanic witch out there, traitor, is playing called Far Cry 5. He said that he looked at it, he's a gaming guy, and he said he looked at it and said it is pure satanic, very satanic, and he wouldn't even fool with it. Listeners also, go to your churches and ask if there's a member of your church that's a lawyer or paralegal who will help. We need help by receiving and sending mail through your local church lawyer and paralegal. This ministry can, at best,
you have 1 minute left.
The DC is what it wants to see. Legal material is based on the nature of it. It's not the title of the sender or recipient, but remember, you're dealing with a one banana machine, so give the monkey a banana, all right? Also, if anybody can tell me where November 6403 whiskey is located, Steve Sweat lied and claimed it was his. He didn't buy it, and he never had it secured with any kind of agreement at all. He lied. Also, the government, the term DNA is an acronym. The government, the corporation posing as government, they use this to refer to the public's willingness to believe damn near anything. And that's all I've got.
We love you, Mike, and we're praying for a miracle that God will get you out of there and that people will rise up and do the right thing and make noise and shine light about your unjust incarceration and your wife's.
Until then, I'll keep standing as long as I've got the strength in my body. God bless for now.
God bless you, Mike.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
If it's real, finish it.
You gonna turn it off?